Have you ever wondered how a young woman from Lagos, Nigeria, transformed herself from an independent artist recording music on her own into one of the most celebrated voices in the world? Today, Tems is recognized as a Grammy-winning singer, songwriter, producer, and global superstar whose music has crossed borders, cultures, and genres. She has collaborated with some of the biggest names in Afrobeats, R&B, pop, and hip-hop, earned international awards, and inspired millions with her story of determination and self-belief. Yet her rise to fame was anything but easy. Behind the sold-out shows, chart-topping hits, and global recognition is a remarkable journey of resilience, sacrifice, and unwavering faith in her talent. This is how Tems became one of Africa's biggest stars. Born to Mile Openai on June 11, 1995, in Lagos, Nigeria, Tems experienced challenges from an early age. Her parents separated when she was still a child, and she was largely raised by her mother. Growing up in a single-parent household taught her the importance of perseverance and independence. Her mother worked hard to provide stability and encouraged her children to pursue education while developing their talents. Those early lessons would later become the foundation of Tems' relentless determination. Music entered Tems' life long before she imagined a career in the entertainment industry. As a child, she loved listening to different styles of music and became fascinated by how songs could communicate powerful emotions. While attending school, a teacher recognized her natural singing ability and encouraged her to nurture her talent. That encouragement gave her confidence and planted the idea that music could become more than just a hobby. As she grew older, Tems developed a deep appreciation for a wide range of musical influences. She listened to soul, R&B, gospel, alternative music, hip-hop, pop, and African sounds. Rather than imitating other artists, she focused on discovering her own voice. Her rich vocals, emotional delivery, and unique style quickly distinguished her from many aspiring singers. Even then, she seemed determined to create music that reflected her own experiences rather than following industry trends. Despite her passion for music, Tems initially followed a more traditional path. She attended university and eventually secured a job in digital marketing. From the outside, her life appeared stable and predictable. However, she felt increasingly drawn toward music and struggled with the idea of spending her life wondering what might have happened if she had taken a chance on her dreams. Eventually, she made a bold decision that would change everything. She left her job and committed herself fully to music. The decision carried enormous risk. There were no guarantees of success. She did not have a major record label supporting her, nor did she have a team of executives mapping out her future. What she did have was belief in her abilities and a willingness to work harder than ever before. Tems taught herself music production and spent countless hours learning how to record, arrange, and develop songs independently. This gave her complete creative control and allowed her to shape her sound without compromise. In 2018, she released her debut single, Mr. Rebel. The song introduced audiences to her unique style and powerful vocals. Although it was not an immediate mainstream success, it attracted attention from listeners who appreciated originality. More importantly, it marked the beginning of her professional career and established her identity as an independent artist willing to take creative risks. The following year, Tems released Try Me, a song that would change her life. The track resonated with audiences because of its message of confidence, resilience, and self-belief. Her emotional performance and distinctive voice captured listeners' attention, and the song quickly became a breakthrough hit. For the first time, large audiences across Nigeria and beyond were paying attention to Tems. Industry insiders began recognizing her potential, and music fans realized they were witnessing the arrival of a special talent. The success of Try Me opened new opportunities, but Tems remained focused on building a sustainable career rather than chasing short-term fame. In 2020, she released her debut EP, Four Broken Ears. The project received widespread praise from critics and fans alike. Songs such as Damages, Free Mind, Higher, and These Days showcased her remarkable songwriting ability and emotional depth. The EP explored themes of heartbreak, healing, self-discovery, and personal growth, allowing listeners to connect deeply with her music. Among the songs on the project, Damages became one of her biggest solo successes. Its smooth production and memorable lyrics helped it gain significant popularity. Meanwhile, Free Mind developed into a global favorite and continued attracting new listeners long after its initial release. Higher also became one of her most acclaimed songs, eventually gaining additional attention when parts of it were sampled for a major international hit. These songs demonstrated that Tems was not simply an artist capable of delivering a viral single. She was building a catalog that could stand the test of time. Later in 2020, an opportunity arrived that would elevate her career to another level. Nigerian superstar Wizkid invited Tems to collaborate on a song called Essence. At first, few people could have predicted the impact the song would have on global music. The chemistry between the two artists was undeniable. Tems's soulful vocals blended perfectly with Wizkid's style, creating a song that felt fresh, emotional, and unforgettable. As Essence gained momentum, it became a worldwide phenomenon. The song dominated playlists, radio stations, streaming platforms, and social media. It introduced millions of listeners to Afrobeats and became one of the genre's most successful songs ever. For Tems, the success of Essence transformed her from a rising Nigerian artist into a global star. The song's popularity reached even greater heights when Canadian superstar Justin Bieber joined the official remix. The collaboration exposed Tems to an even larger international audience and further solidified the song's place in music history. Suddenly, music fans across North America, Europe, Asia, and other regions wanted to know more about the woman whose voice had become impossible to ignore. Building on her growing success, Tems released her second EP, If Orange Was a Place, in 2021. The project featured songs such as Crazy Tings and Found. These tracks showcased her artistic growth and reinforced her ability to blend alternative R&B, Afrobeats, soul, and contemporary influences into a sound that felt uniquely her own. The EP received strong reviews and strengthened her reputation as one of the most exciting artists in modern music. As her profile continued to rise, some of the biggest names in the music industry began reaching out. One of the most notable collaborations came with Drake on the song Fountains. Appearing alongside one of the world's most successful artists, introduced Tems to millions of additional listeners. Rather than being overshadowed, she stood out, earning praise for her vocal performance and artistic presence. Her momentum continued when she collaborated with Future and Drake on Wait for You. The song sampled her earlier work and became a massive commercial success. Reaching #1 on the Billboard Hot 100, it represented a historic achievement for Tems and demonstrated her growing influence on the global music landscape. The success of the track also earned significant awards recognition and further established her credibility within hip-hop and mainstream music. Tems' ability to move effortlessly between genres made her one of the most sought-after collaborators in the industry. She worked with artists from different musical backgrounds while maintaining her distinctive sound. This versatility helped her become a bridge between Afrobeats and the broader global music scene. In 2022, another career milestone arrived when she collaborated with Beyoncé on the song Move from the album Renaissance. Appearing on one of the most acclaimed albums of the decade further elevated her status and demonstrated the respect she had earned among music's elite performers. The collaboration exposed her artistry to yet another audience and reinforced her position as a major international talent. The same period brought another remarkable achievement. Tems received songwriting recognition for Lift Me Up, Rihanna's emotional return to music for the soundtrack of Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. The song earned critical acclaim and major award nominations, placing Tems among the creative forces behind one of the most talked about songs of the year. Despite her rapid rise to fame, Tems continued focusing on her own music. In 2023, she returned with the solo single Me and You. The song quickly became a major success and reminded audiences that Tems was not simply a featured artist on other people's records. Her ability to command attention on her own remained one of her greatest strengths. The release was followed by Not an Angel, another song that highlighted her continued artistic growth and evolving sound. In 2024, Tems achieved one of the biggest milestones of her career with the release of her debut studio album, Born in the Wild. The project represented years of personal and artistic development, featuring songs such as Love Me JJ, Burning, Wickedest, and Turn Me Up. The album received praise for its honesty, creativity, and emotional depth. It demonstrated her ability to carry a full-length project while continuing to evolve as an artist. Love Me JJ became one of the standout tracks from the album and earned widespread acclaim. The song's success contributed to another historic chapter in her career, including major awards recognition. Meanwhile, Burning showcased her vocal strength and songwriting maturity, further proving that she remained one of the most compelling artists of her generation. As her accomplishments accumulated, so did the awards and nominations. Tems earned recognition from the Grammy Awards, BET Awards, NAACP Image Awards, Soul Train Music Awards, Billboard, and numerous African music organizations. Winning Grammy Awards represented a particularly significant achievement. Her victories reflected years of hard work and positioned her among the most respected artists in the world. Even after reaching extraordinary heights, Tems continued finding new ways to expand her influence. One of her most notable later collaborations came with British rapper Dave. Their earlier collaboration on Starlight had already demonstrated their strong musical chemistry, but Rain Dance became another major success. The song performed exceptionally well and further strengthened Tems' international profile, particularly in the United Kingdom and Europe. Her collaboration with J. Cole also generated significant excitement among fans. The partnership brought together two artists known for authenticity, creativity, and thoughtful storytelling. Their work together showcased another dimension of Tems' versatility and reinforced her ability to thrive alongside some of the most respected names in hip-hop. While her professional life became increasingly public, Tems remained remarkably private when it came to personal matters. Unlike many celebrities who frequently share details about their relationships, she has consistently chosen to keep her romantic life out of the spotlight. As of 2026, there have been no publicly confirmed reports of Tems being married, no confirmed husband, and no publicly confirmed children. She has generally preferred to focus public attention on her music and creative work rather than her private relationships. Her commitment to privacy has earned respect from many fans who appreciate her desire to maintain boundaries between her personal and professional life. Throughout interviews and public appearances, she has consistently emphasized growth, creativity, and purpose rather than celebrity gossip. Beyond music, Tems has become a source of inspiration for young people around the world. She often speaks about self-confidence, perseverance, and believing in oneself despite obstacles. Her journey from an independent artist recording songs on her own to a Grammy-winning global superstar serves as proof that determination and authenticity can overcome even the most difficult challenges. She has also become an important role model for young women pursuing careers in music and other creative industries. By remaining true to her vision and refusing to compromise her identity, Tems has shown that success does not require sacrificing individuality. Financial success naturally followed her achievements. Through music sales, streaming royalties, songwriting credits, touring, endorsements, and business ventures, Tems has built substantial wealth. Various public estimates place her net worth in the multi-million-dollar range, reflecting the commercial success of her music and brand. However, her influence extends far beyond financial accomplishments. Perhaps the most remarkable aspect of Tems' story is her impact on African music. Alongside other talented artists, she has helped bring Afrobeats to a global audience and demonstrated that African musicians can achieve extraordinary success while remaining connected to their roots. Her accomplishments have opened doors for future generations and expanded opportunities for artists across the continent. Today, Tems stands as one of the most influential voices in contemporary music. Her songs continue reaching millions of listeners, her collaborations connect cultures and genres, and her achievements inspire aspiring artists around the world. From the young girl who dreamed of expressing herself through music to the Grammy-winning superstar admired across continents, her journey has been nothing short of extraordinary. The story of Tems is ultimately a story of courage, faith, and perseverance. It is the story of someone who believed in her vision even when success seemed uncertain. Every challenge strengthened her resolve. Every setback became a lesson. Every opportunity became a stepping stone toward greatness. Through talent, hard work, and authenticity, she transformed her dreams into reality and became one of Africa's biggest stars. What part of Tim's incredible journey impressed you the most? Was it her breakthrough with Try Me, the global success of Essence, her Grammy-winning achievements, her powerful solo music, or her rise through collaborations with some of the biggest names in the industry? Like the video? Share your thoughts in the comments. Subscribe for more inspiring stories about legendary artists and rising stars. And join us again for another fascinating journey into the lives of the people shaping the world through music.